this part of the video is a bit backwards. I've actually just gotten home from 2 trips. I was home in between. But this video is pretty much just a little bit of beach driving, stuff in the water, a little bit of just stuff I've filmed here and there. Obviously, as I said, I've just gotten home, but this will be at the start of the video because I never filmed an intro before I left. So, hope you enjoy. So the first little part of the video here was actually driving on Sandbar Beach. This was with my dad and brother, so you can see Dad's car up ahead. My brother's was further ahead. This was actually the first time I properly used the action cams that I bought, and this was filmed in the 4K 30 frame setting, so I did up the speed of the video a bit just to make it a little bit smoother, because I've now realized that it's really not a good look in 30 frames a second. So I wasn't actually driving that fast. Just to clarify that one, I know it looks like I hit some things fast there, but yeah, so I hope you enjoy this little part. Alright guys, we're on our way for a second trip over the Christmas holidays, going up to Mungo this time with some mates and their families for a week. It's Boxing Day at the moment, it's 6 in the morning, so yeah, great early wake up, but yeah, going up there for a week to camp with them and drive on the beach and do a little bit of this and that. So these next two clips here are actually me having a crack at kneeboarding, which, mind you, I have never actually kneeboarded behind a boat. I've only ever, you know, held onto a tube or the biscuit or whatnot. So these next two little clips is, yeah, me having a crack at them, and I never got up on my knees and held it properly. The second clip, you'll see that I finally did get a hold of it, got up on my knees, and then about 2 seconds later I was under the water again. But yeah, this first clip was my first attempt at it, and the second clip was my third. The second attempt didn't really have good enough footage to use, but yeah, have a laugh at me unable to get on the kneeboard and balance on it properly. Alright, we're still in Mungo, you know, National Park here. The beach is over that way, car's here, can't get away from the Prado because there's another semi-identical Prado there. We're at Dark Point Lookout, which is, well, a beach, I think. I don't know, I keep driving past the entrance sign, so I needed to charge up batteries this morning, so I went for a drive here and we'll go see what it's like. There you go, we're here. The walking track, a little over a K, I think, 1.5 K, it's probably right. And we can four drive on it, but I think it's okay to enter. We've got to go further down, but I'm not doing that just yet. So we'll go for a walk along the track. Now, it is also my first time using it. I have a new little microphone here, the receiver's on the camera, so I don't know if you actually heard that, but we've actually got to test out these new mics because I got sick of the cicadas overtaking my voice. There's also, yeah, there we go, beach driving permitted. No life-saving service, strong currents, large waves, shallow water, shore dump, drop-off, slippery rocks. What we love to hear. Unfortunately, I'm not doing any of them. I'm just going to walk. Okay, we've walked a long majority of the first 150 meters, and my legs are already tied in the sand. I do, however, up there see the dunes, so, you know, run around the corner here, up there. So, alright, here's the dunes, entrance was down there, National Park all around here, Tea Gardens is that way somewhere, forgot the name of that little island, was on the sign, just back down there, so, I mean, if you go back a minute in the video, you'll see it. I'm not too sure how well you can see it, but there are just walking tracks all along here and up and over the dunes that way. Pretty sure some of these dunes you would actually be able to get the boogie board or kneeboard, plank of plywood if you really please, and ride down them. That one there you probably could. It looks steep enough. There's one well over there, you definitely could. Most of the ones around here are just a little bit too shallow to do it. But yeah, I'm going to go up on that hill over there and get a better view of what's over that way. It is so much better to walk along this part here because it's actually hard sand. All down there, you pretty much sink every step you take. Just ignore my fat ass said stake then and not step you take. All right, further inspection, that dune that I said was way over there, you definitely could slide down that one. There's also this one right here, which the entrance was just up there, so you know, walk straight down here through the dunes.
whole massive flat thing here. You can have a picnic, something. You just can't bring your car, that's the only thing. But I know that apparently on the beach down there, you can go on the beach with your car. And I'm pretty sure it's also that island there, not that one that was on the map earlier. So I got to double check that. I'll tell you what though, this new little microphone I've got is definitely working so much better, because all I can hear in that direction is cicadas, and all I could hear on the entrance track was cicadas. Guess what? You can't hear them anymore. Well, you can, but you can hear me talk over them. Seriously, it's a nice little spot. I mean, I haven't gone the full way. I might come back in a couple of days with mates and go explore over there, bring some stuff to go down the dunes. But if you do go up to Mungo with your family, definitely a nice place to visit for the day or morning, something. I don't know how far you can actually go down to the beach. Tell you what though, ignore the food everywhere. Haven't had any issues with my 12 volt setup yet, actually. All seems to work. The alternator fuse did go the other day. Sorted that, hasn't gone again yet. We're at 12.6 volts at the moment. Fridge compressor's running. Can't do much about that. But yeah, quick drive back should keep it mostly topped up. Might go for a drive further north of the campsite just to get as much power back into as I can. Solar's doing it, but it's kind of half in a tree, so it's not fully topping it up. So it's currently raining. I don't know how well you can hear me over the rain, but along the seams of the Velcros, you can see all along here, it does leak a little bit. You know, we got a bit of water down there on the mattress. So I'm using a sleeping bag as a towel, because I don't have one with me. It's, yeah, I haven't actually seasoned this entirely, and it's only ever been under my awning in the rain. Just a quick little thing on that though is I did actually wake up drenched because the mattress is hydrophobic, so it doesn't soak the water. My clothes and sleeping bag soaked it instead. This little part here was me actually testing one of the action cams mounted to my head using just the head strap that I bought off eBay. I originally thought the sound quality was terrible, but then now that I'm listening back to it while editing and stuff, I've realized that it's just terrible speakers on the camera. But yeah, so this was just us going for a little drive on the beach. That was Harry and his Prado, Will and his new Ranger, and Will's brother Heath and his Hilux. So yeah, just enjoy this little bit. Camera reception, if I stand in front of this one and I point at it, I'm pointing at both my cameras.
You're an idiot.
I know. Yep, cool.
What? Oh, listen to this dude.
What?
I don't know, edit this out part, alright?
Yeah, I'm not just going to throw the whole 15 minutes of me walking around everyone's cars. It's still on.
Good stuff, mate. Don't put me in your video.
If you don't want to be, I won't then, that's
No,
fine.
you put my car, mate.
Dane's the leader, right?
Okay,
Dane, you're on first.
alright.
Cheap car back there.
Yeah, move yours forward a little bit.
No.
Okay. Say bye-bye to that bumper.
Bye bye to that bull bar.
What bull bar?
Go forward, then we're back.
Men. Put the windows up. I'll try and save a bit of sound quality for everyone, because I just had a quick playback and I know that these have a terrible microphone on them. We're in full drive, no traction control. Sorry, no traction control still on. We're in high range still, and we're in sequential second. Right now, I don't know what they're going on about, saying that this is all hard. It seems to be easy. I know I say that, and I'm going to get bogged in about 30 seconds. I've also got a camera up on the roof. You would have seen. I know the mic quality is not the best on these. Unfortunately, the microphones I bought sitting back there, they don't work on these. They don't work on these cameras, so you're just gonna have to bear with me until I get better head cameras. Yeah, because I can't quite mount the big one to my head because it's, you know, that big. Yeah, it's a bit rocky, but you know, we'll figure that out. Up the second, up the third.
Okay, yeah, cool coconut, right. I don't know what they're going on about. This seems fine at the moment. I mean, it looks a bit shit here. I'm in 4th high range now. 15 PSI on all my tyres, front and back. Using those little quick connect ones. There's only what? One car up there, another car down there. Drop back to 2nd, 3rd. Okay, a little bit softer up here than the other beach was. Yeah, drivable house deposit right there. Just gonna put it in drive and I'll just let it do its thing. Look at them all. I think they're having a drag race. They are having a drag race. Let me get to the side here. Well, someone flogged someone. Heath failed off the start. I am, oh, I've hit the camera. I am digging in a bit. How's the camera angle? Cool. Dug in a little bit there. I started driving. Feels like it wants to keep veering left. I don't know if it's the ruts or not, but figure that one out. What are these blokes waiting for? Oh, drag race, but Harry bogged in. Drag race, but Harry bogged in. That's what happens when you have petrol power. You dig in a lot. So, we just left the beach. We're airing up here. I still don't have a compressor because my one in here died yesterday. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. It was one of the days, and no longer works. So I need to get a new one. So if anyone wants to give me a free one, sure, I'll take it. Will's down there airing up. Harry's down there airing up. I am just going to have to steal one of their compressors when they're done because I don't have one. Broke, blew up. I'm going to pull it apart when we get home. But yeah, once they're up, I think that's all the footage you'll see from this trip because I go home, well, it's New Year's Eve now. I go home in 2 days. So yeah.